Welcome back to HPL. We saw Neirea give Purple his first loss here in HPL, and boy, did he queue up well here in this match.
Yeah, really coming out of the gates swinging early on. Queued up a Priest deck, and he got a little bit targeted by Purple, but then drastically switched up his strategies. Played Face Hunter in game 2, really caught Purple off guard with that one. Went complete opposite direction, going Freeze Mage in game 3, and then in games 4 and 5, he queued up a Grim Patron Warrior deck, but he had copies of Shield Block and Shield Maiden in those decks, so trying to extend his life total in that. In game 4, wasn't able to quite pick it up, but in game 5, had everything on his side of the board.
Yeah, and in Purple's matches so far here in HPL, we felt that he has gotten the better end of all of the queuing, that he's been getting his opponents set up correctly for them, and always has a card or two in his deck that really gets them. And you felt that way in game 1, but in games 2 and 3 and 4, you really felt that Neirea got the better end of Purple. And then, nothing really worked out for Purple that well in game 5. His Druid draw was a little subpar, I think is what we could call that. And Neirea's Grim Patron Warrior deck just got through at the end and did a ton of damage those last turns.
Yeah, looked excellently in like you said, games 2, 3, and 4. Did fantastic matchups for him. It sounds like we have Neirea ready for us. Neirea, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear, but not that well.
Well, we're going to try to work through it and see what we can get done. Congratulations on your win tonight. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the strategy and how you chose to queue it up. Talk to us about your thoughts going from games 1, where you played Priest, into game 2 with Hunter, and then game 3 with Freeze Mage.
Okay, first game with Priest, I queued up. I thought he will play Rogue because he played a lot on stream, or another combo deck, maybe Hunter. This deck is really good against those. It does pretty well against Paladins usually, but mid-range ones, not late game. And I think I misplayed pretty badly there. I should have light bombed this Tyrion on when it came out, and just yeah. Second game with Hunter, right?
Yes, Face Hunter.
Oh yeah, this Hunter is built to beat Rogue. It's just double freezing, double snipe, a lot of charge, full face. Yeah. I thought he will pick Rogue then, and he didn't. Then I picked Freeze Mage because it's like it's good versus that Pally, and it's solid against everything except of Patron, right? That Purple is usually playing. So that was in my mind. Yeah. Next game it was Patron versus Rogue. I thought like my Patron Warrior is good against everything except of Control Warrior. And Zoo maybe sometimes it's like 50-50. So I was confident in it, but he bursted me with a lot of oil stuff, weapon damage. I didn't expect that. And in the last game, I was confident that he will not play. Even if he will play Rogue, that usually will bring me a win. Yeah, unless he would draw exact same hand with double oil, double poison.
All right, now you said coming into the match you really expected Purple to play a lot of Rogue. What else were you expecting to see from him here in this match? Like, did you do your homework and look at his past matches here in HPL?
I expected Freeze Mage, maybe some sort of Hunter, and Rogue. That's it. Other classes, I didn't expect him to play Zoo, that's for sure, and Control Warrior. I never seen him playing those decks.
And also, talking back about that Zoo deck, he actually played a Murloc on turn 1. Talk to us about what was going through your head when you saw that on turn 1.
When I saw Murloc?
Yes.
I remember the Tides of Time playing it on back like 1 month ago. So I know exactly what to expect from Murlocs because I played since early beta. Yeah.
Well, Neirea, thank you.
There was no surprise.
Yeah. Well, Neirea, thank you for your time here today. Congratulations on moving to 3-0.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for that match. And wow, lots of kind of really understand what's going on here. This is the curveball that you see thrown from a lot of professional players at times, is they know what the other person's thinking kind of on a general sense. So to see Purple really mix it up and go for Paladin, Neirea said he didn't expect that, but his matchups, I think, especially with the Freeze Mage deck, really worked out in his favor. Paladin doesn't always do too well in that matchup unless it just has pretty much the perfect span of cards throughout that. So really love the fact that not only he mixed up his play, but understood what purple was likely to bring and how to deal with that.
Yeah, I loved his queue-ups in games 2 and 3. He went Face Hunter in game 2, Freeze Mage in game 3, just complete opposite ends of the spectrum, but great against what he's seen and expected to see against purple here in this match. And you know what? It got the win for him, so you can't argue with that.
Yeah, and speaking of what you may expect to see, you guys can head over to pvplive.net and take a look at their backgrounds and their competitive histories, see what they've done in the past, the strategies they choose, and more importantly, how they play them. Our second match of the night, though, is going to be coming up right after this. And speaking of what you expect to see, I expect there to be some aggression in this one. It is Green Sheep versus Jab in our second match of the night, guys. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to be setting that one up and rolling into game 1. You're watching Hearthstone on PvP Live.